Morning.
Morning. Happy Monday.
I'm Brendan here with Heather. I don't know exactly who's hitting the spacebar today. Was it Madison?
I think it was Madison.
Madison apparently doing director's training in the back. The spacebar is what advances the graphics, all that. Oh, Gib? Oh, okay, anyway. Gib's talking in our ear.
Anyway,
We're grateful that you're with us today, not only for Gib, but for our friends here on social media.
Yeah. Heather's back in the northern lower.
Yeah, do we want to talk about that now, or?
We'll talk about that after we do the whole forecast.
There was a weather visit on Friday.
Yes, that's why Trevor was in for me.
Yep.
So if you heard Trevor's voice and you were like, whoa, well, it was planned. I was on my way to the Upper Peninsula at this hour.
Yep.
I think already crossed the bridge at this hour Friday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll show you that video here in a little bit.
Yeah. Then we'll get into the forecast. If you guys have any questions, weather is a little tricky just because we're not expecting anything widespread in the immediate forecast, but I will do my best to answer your questions.
Sounds good.
All right. So we did see the bright, big full moon bright in the sky this morning, and it peaks today. So it's peak illumination, which means it's 100% full. Now, what is this full moon called? Warm moon, tulip moon, or flower moon?
Open up the curtains this morning, 1:30. I'm like, oh gosh, that's a bright moon.
Yeah, I don't even open my curtains in the morning until I walk outside. I open the door. I'm like, whoa! And I knew it was going to be a full moon.
It was beautiful.
And I'm like, wow, because it was perfectly clear. Yeah.
Very nice.
So big, bright, moonlit sky this morning. No longer. Now it's sunshine. So sun has risen. But we are waking up to warmer temperatures now that we're starting to see some daytime heating going. So you can see a lot of our temperatures in the northern lower. We're reaching the 50s and 60s already this morning. 40s and 50s if you're in the Upper Peninsula. If you're hoping to golf today or maybe just going to the driving range, excellent golfing weather. It's going to be warm too. You might want to grab some extra sunscreen and put it in the golf bag. It'll be 64 to 86 degrees, sunny skies. A south breeze. It will pick up into the afternoon, so that could be an issue, especially depending on where you're golfing. Could see wind gusts in the teens and upwards of 20 miles per hour. So just be mindful of that. But otherwise, weather will be quiet. No chances of any rain. So we are going to see a lot of sunshine. Weather will stay quiet. Winds pick up out of the south this afternoon. So because of that, we are under elevated fire danger. High and very high in all of northern Michigan today, so no burning is allowed. We are expecting a few upper level clouds to move in tonight, and then tomorrow we are expecting weather to be dry to start off. By the afternoon, we'll see some increasing spotty shower chances. If you're west of I-75, there's a potential of hearing some rumbles of thunder late evening. Non-severe, but we could see some later thunderstorms in early Wednesday morning. Outdoor conditions the next 2 days is looking good today. Just mainly that elevated fire danger. Temperatures well above average. And then Tuesday, we'll see spotty showers. Wednesday, we're looking ahead to maybe some earlier showers, some isolated or scattered showers around, and even some storm chances too. Here's a look at our 4-zone forecast. High sunny, 60s and 70s in the Upper Peninsula, 65 or 66 through St. Ignace, Brevoort if you're in the northern part of the Upper Peninsula. 76 degrees today. If you're on the east side, 76 in Alpena, 84 in Gaylord, Grayling, Atlanta, 84 in Kalkaska and Fife Lake, 83 in Traverse City. A warm day, elevated fire danger, but sunny otherwise. That's look at our lows tonight, 40s and 50s in the Upper Peninsula, a mostly clear sky there. We'll see a southerly or easterly wind. 49 in Sheboygan, 55 in Petoskey. We'll see a partly cloudy sky in the northern lower, so some upper level clouds are possible, and that's ahead of some shower chances tomorrow. That's a look at the extended forecast. Quiet and warm today. Isolated showers tomorrow, PM thunder, and then a little cooler Wednesday, but still above average in spots. Now, once we get closer to Thursday and Friday, I know it's still a few days out, but there is the potential of a stronger to severe thunderstorm Thursday into Friday. That means we could see large hail, damaging winds with that, thunderstorm chances. So we're keeping close eye on that. We'll have more details as we get closer to that event. SPC doesn't even have us under a convective outlook just yet, but there is that potential there, given all the ingredients are there in the atmosphere. And then this weekend, it looks like we're trending cooler with some showers, lighter showers. Nothing widespread, but still some raindrops will be around.
Well, Gib's getting a shout out, special shout out from Paul.
Okay.
Saying good morning from Rogers City.
Okay. Wow.
Gib saying hello, everyone. So.
Fan club for Gib?
Yeah.
Okay.
Susan saying good morning again. It's sunny and 55 in Kalkaska. Oh, and Paul's also saying hi to Brendan and Heather. So, morning, Paul. Nancy saying good morning from East Jordan, where it's 58. Gail saying good morning from Kingsley, 56 and sunny. Susan is guessing the flower moon. So is Gail. We have Jackie also chiming in. Hi, Jackie. It's 55 there in Kalkaska. It's sunny, and she's going to swim today at the pool. Get some laps in. Maybe do a cannonball or something. I don't know what Jackie likes to do at the pool. Paula saying good morning from Boyne Falls. Sunny and 65 already. All I can say is wow. Wow is all in caps, and then with the stars in the eyes emoji, you know what I'm talking about? Chris is also going with flower moon. So is Paula. Just talking about it last night and taking pics. Jackie is going with flower moon. Susan also commenting that the moon was beautiful this morning. Chris, yes, going with flower moon. And Christine saying good morning. Heather and Brendan, 52 and sunny in Akiak. Have a great Monday. We have our other Christine, my mom, watching from Port Huron, saying happy Monday. Hope all moms had a wonderful day yesterday. Brendan sent me the most beautiful flowers. You're the best. Thank you, Mom. She's saying have a great day, everyone. Yeah, hopefully those flowers last for a long time, and the card will outlast the flowers, so we got that going.
Well, there you go.
Had a little chit-chat with Mom yesterday to see how her day was going, and she went to Eastern Market on Saturday. That's in downtown Detroit. A lot of opportunities to get flowers and tasty treats and things like that.
I heard the food is good there.
Yeah, it's a fun time, and she always goes during the springtime with some friends and checks that out. Tom saying, biking, we will go. A biking, we will go. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. A biking, we will go. Took me a second to see where we were going with that, Tom, but hopefully I did it justice.
Yeah, there you go.
Susie Q, oh, let's see what's going on here with her. I hit the see more button, and yeah, I think we got a recap of the weekend here.
Okay.
Saying good morning, everyone. Another beautiful sunny day, 54 in Frederick. We had the best Mother's Day weekend. Apparently her family spoiled her. Mushroom hunting, stones raked out of the grass from the snowplow, great dinner at the Lewiston Lodge, and more morel hunting. Found more, I don't know what that is. KFC at Other Daughters and ice cream cake.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Yum.
She did have a nice Mother's Day there.
Yeah.
Found more need. Anyway. Susie Q's also going with flower moon. So happy belated Mother's Day to you, Miss Susie Q. Nancy's guessing flower moon. We got Dave saying hello. Good morning from Breckenridge, where it's 52 and a blue clear sky. Maybe it will finally be warm at the varsity baseball game today. Can only hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his guess is flower moon. I know you're snacking.
Oh, I'm good.
I didn't want to ask any questions.
Oh, I'm good.
Any comments so far on people's comments?
No.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah. Did you have any specific questions for me?
No, I was just, you were eating, so I wanted
Yeah,
to
I
let you
was
have
just
your moment.
so hungry this morning. I don't know why, because I had a big dinner last night.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes when I have a girl dinner, which is like a little small snack, then I wake up super hungry. But I just woke up wanting the whole kitchen sink.
She had mentioned she was hungry earlier today, so I'm like, I'll just let you have your treat in peace.
My stomach was growling during my weather hits, and it was loud. And I don't think you could hear it on the microphone, but there has been times where it has been picked up.
These microphones are sensitive, yeah. Ethan is also writing us today. Hi, Ethan.
Oh, good morning, Ethan.
And he's saying, good morning, everyone. He's going with C, flower moon.
Okay.
So is Tom. Susie Q is, if I'm reading this right, going to be biking all week. And Alice, guessing flower moon. Hopefully my phone is showing all the comments here.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're talking about the full moon because it's top of mind for everyone
many, yeah.
and for many, most, whichever you'd go with. So, what is the moon called? Brendan.
It's the flower moon.
It is the flower moon, and it's because there is an abundance of flowers blooming during this time. And you can see the camera in the background there could be a little misleading, but I wanted to put some flowers there, and that's the live look at the, I don't know how to say it, Veltier tulip garden.
That's in Holland, right?
In Holland, yeah.
Holland, Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, not.
I don't know if it's officially tulip time. At least it was tulip time. I don't know how long that festival
It's
goes.
like a week or a little bit more than that. It's quite a few days for you to see the full blooms of the tulips. So from what I understand, there's still time.
One of the newer cameras we have access to. Beautiful.
Yeah, I had to use it because we can see it now. So everyone got it right this morning. A good start to the Monday, the work week. And our Facebook viewer today was Mr. Larry. And he joined us at 6:20. So that's when we usually show that Facebook Live, the weather quiz. And you give us the answer. We don't tell you the answer then. It's just still a guess.
A mystery.
A mystery.
Manny saying, put it on TikTok, make money. I don't know if Manny means this broadcast. Apparently we can't simulcast it for some technical reason.
And we wouldn't get the money, so.
We have Wally guessing the flower moon as well. Nice job, Wally. And Ethan saying, yes, tulip time in Holland was May 2nd through the 11th. My home county of Ottawa County. So Ethan would know.
Okay.
Our tulip expert. Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like.
Yeah. I know they're still blooming though. So either like the festival's not totally, it's done, but at least you could still see some. Maybe some late bloomers, perhaps?
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to keep this on the shorter side. We know we have your weather visit to talk about. But
yes,
I'm
we'll
working
do
on
that.
a story for tomorrow. It airs at 6 and 11 p.m. talking about the rising costs of homes and low inventory and also the rising age of first-time home buyers. So I still have to do some things with that. But we still have things to go through, so I don't want to step on any toes, Heather.
Well, yeah, I said it was 2 weeks ago now, right? Yeah, wasn't last, or was it last Tuesday?
About what?
That you went to Charlevoix?
Oh, it was Wednesday, I think.
Yeah. So last week when I said I wasn't going to give away the full story because Brendan was still filming it, that's what we were talking about. So, yeah. All right, we'll do Heather's weather lessons.
Sounds good.
So I was busy Friday. Heather's weather lessons were in the eastern upper peninsula. And I went to the Curtis Public Library, which is in western Mackinac County. So crossed the big bridge and went out west. Still in the eastern UP though. I was able to share the differences in cloud types, weather versus climate, and behind the scenes of the morning show. I talked with the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade class from Three Lakes Academy. I also had others join from the community too, so we opened it up to the public. And thank you so much for hosting and inviting me. It was a fun time, and all those kids were so well behaved. You could see all the hands up, asking all the good questions.
Was there a question that multiple people had that they really wanted to know the answer to something?
Well,
Or different questions?
just different.
Yeah.
I had brought up, because we've been seeing a little bit more of this question lately of people asking me what's going to happen a month from now, what's going to happen 60 or 90 days from now. So I brought that up, and one of the sassy, I think 5th or 6th graders was like, well, what is it going to be in a month? And I was like, I just told you, but I'll answer it, whatever. Had a few sassies, but kept me on my toes.
Of course.
Yeah, just asking questions about the clouds and, of course, tornado questions and all of that. So, and just like severe weather in Michigan in general, they're up there where we typically don't see tornadoes, but it's not out of the question that maybe perhaps one of these days it could happen. But Curtis is next to 2 lakes, so they're kind of protected. They have every time I guess we've said it's been raining, they don't always get the rain. It's kind of a weird microclimate there just because of the lake influence that they're under. So I was learning a little bit from them, and I was asking questions too because Curtis is far from any big city. And I asked them, where do you go grocery shopping in Curtis? And they're like, we go all the way up to the Sioux if we want to do big grocery shopping. Yeah, I guess Nobbin Way too is another option for them, but they like to go up to the Sioux. So imagine driving an hour one direction for your groceries.
Yeah, and I know with these weather visits, you get more information about our viewing area.
I do.
It's so big, geographically speaking.
Yeah.
Nice to get some info, yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice. I met one of our weather watchers who just joined the team, and so I met him and his wonderful wife. I met a couple who lived in Valparaiso, met a couple who moved from Gaylord up there. So it's fun to kind of see where people come from, and they love the presentation just as much as the kids did.
So where are you going next? Where's the next weather visit?
I just put my planner in the newsroom. But I know in the immediate future, so Morel Mushroom Festival is this weekend. I'll be a celebrity judge for that. That's top of mind for now. Beyond that, I think maybe the Glen Lake Garden Club.
Okay.
A week and a half from now. And then I have a lot of Rotary Club visits. So come June, I think the Gaylord Rotary, Luding, I think Mason County.
Okay.
I'm going to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the school visits are winding down. Here we are in the middle of May.
Yeah. So then once we get into the middle of the summer, I think July visit, we're talking to assisted living or retirement homes. That's why the Rotary Club visits kind of get going too, which I committed to for months in advance with these groups. So there's always a good turnout with those groups. So looking forward to those. There's kind of on off days here and there in the middle of the week. So just try to fit in as much as possible. But we're not telling you to email me just now since I have so many visits on the back burner that I'm waiting to hear more about. But if you do have a speaker request, you can always send me an email. I can't promise that I'll do it this year.
Yeah.
I'm booked out past November. Which is great. It's so successful.
Yeah.
But I can't be in 2 places at once.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, I can only be so many places, and including the Upper Peninsula. I did the Upper Peninsula tour. I might be back next year. Sault Ste. Marie wants me to go. So maybe next year we'll be going different directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Chris is talking TikTok now. He wants to know, why are we not on TikTok? I see a lot of other news channels on TikTok. Apparently WILX News 10 is on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's been a conversation in the content center. I really don't have an answer for you, Chris.
Yeah, I know. It was really a big conversation about 2 years ago or so. And it mainly came down to the fact that we didn't have enough staff to dedicate a person to make consistent content on that platform. And so it's still kind of a conversation, but Sinclair's corporation itself has us focusing on other things right now.
Yeah, like
maybe
YouTube's
eventually. Big. YouTube is a really big thing
Yep.
for us. And Facebook still, because a lot of our viewers consume our news via Facebook. So I don't know if it'll ever be a thing. Other channels and other corporations have different focuses. I guess that's all we can really say.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be our TikTok manager, yeah, it's just a lot of effort. And we want to do it right. So if we don't have anyone who's available, our digital content team is small but mighty, but they're focused on getting, the websites first.
Yep.
And we keep the website updated as much as possible, and then all the other social platforms.
Thanks for asking. I mean, this is a nice platform
It's
to
a
bring
valid
those things up.
question,
So
yeah.
it is a valid question. All right, let's talk about tomorrow and movie fun, Heather.
Yeah, talking about the drive-in movie theater.
Yeah, the Cherry Bowl
You might
Drive-In.
know it.
I thought you were about to sneeze. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's like OMG,
Opening weekend for the Cherry Bowl Drive-In is this coming weekend in Benzie County. You ever been, Heather?
I've never been,
Oh,
and
it's a
I
fun
wanted
time.
to go their closing weekend before they were able to sell it. And then I heard they announced they sold it, and they were going to keep it open. So I was like, okay, I have to go this year.
Yeah, it's quite the experience.
Yeah.
I'm sure our friends of another generation are quite familiar with drive-ins. That's what you did, but now there are fewer of them. We still have at least one here in Northern Michigan. I apologize if I'm forgetting some. Gib, you've been to the Cherry Bowl, right? Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, is Madison back there? No, she's not. Okay. Well, she'll be there tomorrow.
Yep. She'll be in the 6 a.m. hour, but we start 4:30 to 7 because we love news, weather, and sports. So we're live at 4:30 to 7 a.m. And if you can't watch us, maybe you're in Iowa like our friend Ethan, UpNorthLive.com. We stream there live. You don't need to have cable, antenna, any of those things. Gotten a few comments over the weekend. No, I don't have cable. You don't have to. Also, you don't have to watch us if you don't want to, but we would love for you to join us if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here if you need us.
We're here. Yep.
Anything else, Heather, Gib?
Not a Tostana.
Left going, want to take. Maybe Susie Q's gone to the Cherry Bowl? Want to take something daughters. And Ethan saying, have a good day, Brendan, Heather, and Gib. You too, Ethan.
You too.
Thank you, friends, for joining us.
Yeah.
We'll
Have
see you
a
tomorrow.
good Monday. Bye.
Bye.